This month alone on this Gumroad store, I made $11,890. Here's my back end with the date stamps from January 28th, 2026 to February 28th, 2026. I pulled in $11,890. Let me refresh it again for you to see. Still $11,890. No inventory, no warehouse, no complicated tech, all from one niche that most people scroll past without realizing it's a gold mine: PDF files. I create PDFs once using AI, and they sell over and over again. The same AI also creates my video avatar narrating my videos, just like this one you are watching right now, helping me automate my content, saving time and effort. So make sure to stick around till the end, because I'll be revealing one of the powerful traffic methods I use to pull in PDF sales effortlessly. I will also put you onto a simple cheat code system to start a high-profit PDF business as soon as today, no experience needed. If you're a beginner, what I'm about to show you will completely change how you think about making money online, because this isn't about being creative. It's about being strategic. Understand that in order to make sales online, you have to focus on only one thing: attention. Wherever attention already exists, money follows. And one of the best places to measure attention right now is YouTube Shorts. In my last video, I covered TikTok, but YouTube Shorts is another gold mine that gets me very good results. Here's the strategy. We're going to use YouTube Shorts as our research engine. Go to YouTube and open the Shorts feed, then search something problem-focused like morning routine, dopamine detox, or how to stay consistent. What you'll start noticing is certain shorts repeating the same theme but pulling massive numbers, hundreds of thousands to millions of views. For example, let's say you notice tons of shorts with lots of views on fixing sleep schedules or stopping late-night scrolling. The comments will say things like, "I needed this. This is literally my problem. Why can't I stay consistent?" That's market research happening in real time. You're no longer guessing what people want help with. The algorithm is showing you verified demand. Every high-performing short is basically data telling you millions of people struggle with this exact issue. So instead of trying to invent a product idea, you reverse engineer the attention. If shorts about sleep improvement are consistently going viral, you create a solution around that problem. Something like the 7-Day Sleep Reset Guide, or Night Routine Blueprint for deep focus and better energy. Now, you're not creating content randomly. You're building a guide directly connected to an audience that already exists and is actively consuming solutions. And here's the best part. You don't need to be a sleep scientist or productivity expert. Your role is to organize information clearly and make it actionable. This is where ChatGPT becomes your production partner. You can prompt it with something like, create a beginner-friendly ebook outline that helps people fix their sleep schedule using simple behavioral strategies. Include step-by-step nightly routines and weekly reset plans. Within seconds, you get a structured framework, chapters, action steps, routines, and explanations already mapped out. Then you tell it to expand each section one at a time, simplify the wording, add relatable situations, staying up on your phone, waking up tired for work or school, struggling to fall asleep even when exhausted. The more relatable it feels, the more valuable it becomes. And just like that, you now have a complete, organized digital guide built around a problem that YouTube already proved people care about. From there, you generate multiple title ideas, subtitle hooks, and benefit-driven descriptions using ChatGPT. You can even ask it for modern ebook cover concepts, clean layouts, strong headline placement, minimal colors designed to stand out as a digital product. And now you have something that looks polished, professional, and aligned with a problem millions of viewers are already trying to solve. Next step is listing it for sale. You can use Shopify if you want your own branded storefront with more control and long-term scaling potential, or you can use Gumroad for simplicity and speed. On Shopify, you set up a product page, upload your PDF as a digital download, write a benefit-driven description, connect your payment processor, and you're live. On Gumroad, it's even faster. Upload the file, set your price, add the cover, write the description. You can use ChatGPT for this as well, and publish. Price it between $12 and $17 for a niche like confidence building. Now your product is ready to sell 24/7 worldwide. But here's where everything shifts from nice idea to actual daily income. The PDF isn't what makes hundreds of dollars per day. The distribution system does. And since we're using YouTube Shorts, the strategy changes slightly, and it becomes even more powerful. Instead of random motivational clips, we engineer shorts specifically for retention spikes and loop behavior. Here's what that looks like. You create extremely short shorts, around 5 to 8 seconds. but structured in a way that feels incomplete unless it loops. For example, let's say your PDF is about fixing sleep schedules. Your short might open with bold text that says, "Your sleep schedule isn't broken because you're lazy." And then it cuts off. That's it. No explanation. The video loops automatically. Now the viewer subconsciously waits for the answer. But because it restarts instantly, they rewatch it, and rewatch it, and rewatch it again. That repeated viewing sends a massive signal to the YouTube algorithm. This content is holding attention. On YouTube Shorts, average watch duration and percentage viewed matter more than almost anything else. When a 6-second short gets watched for 18 or 24 total seconds per viewer because of loops, that's a retention percentage of 300 to 400%. That's algorithm fuel. Now YouTube starts pushing it to a wider audience. More impressions, more views, more curiosity. And instead of saying link in bio, you optimize for YouTube's ecosystem. You pin a comment that says, "Full sleep reset guide" in the description. And your description contains the direct link to your Shopify or Gumroad page. Now let's talk numbers, because this is where beginners finally understand the power. If one short hits 300,000 views organically, and even 0.5% of viewers click your link, that's 1,500 visitors. If just 3% of those visitors purchase a $17 PDF, that's 45 sales. That's $765 from one short. And you didn't spend $1 on ads. Now imagine uploading consistently. Some shorts will die at 1,000 views. Some will hit 20,000. And occasionally, one will explode to 500,000 or more. But because the topic is already validated, remember, we reverse engineer demand from high-performing shorts. You're not gambling. You're stacking probabilities in your favor. You're not convincing people they have a problem. They already know they do. You're simply placing a structured solution in front of them. Once you identify which hooks trigger the most retention, maybe you're not tired, you're overstimulated, performs better than other angles, you double down on that messaging, you refine it, you systemize it, and if you want to accelerate everything, that's when you introduce paid ads to retarget viewers who already watched your shorts or visited your page. But organic YouTube shorts are the foundation. They are the free attention engine. And when you combine high retention content, validated demand, and a simple digital product, you turn something as basic as a PDF into a scalable, predictable income stream. You can keep scrolling YouTube shorts for entertainment, or you can start looking at it like a data goldmine. The attention is already there. The demand is already proven. The tools are available. The only difference between someone making $930 in a day selling PDFs and someone making zero is whether they choose to follow a proven system or keep guessing. This entire system, from researching viral topics to structuring high-converting PDF guides with AI to using hidden traffic strategies for sales, is exactly what I teach inside my program, the passive PDF method. There are so many hidden strategies and tricks we use for the PDF business that I can't fully cover here. Otherwise, it would turn into a full-blown course. And if you're sitting there thinking, okay, this is interesting, but I'd have no idea where to start, don't worry. I created the passive PDF method for people who want to learn how to set up their own PDF business without going through the trial and error phase. It's a private system where I walk you through everything step by step. Inside, I cover how to come up with PDF ideas, how to create them even if you have no art skills, how to build out your store for maximum conversion, and most importantly, the different traffic strategies, which I personally use that actually work, and lastly, how to put the process on repeat so your PDFs can continue selling in the background even while you're doing other things. You'll find the link in the description or the pinned comment. Of course, you can always just watch my free videos, take notes, and piece it together on your own. That works too. And honestly, most people don't even take the first step. So, if you do, you're already ahead of the curve. But if you want a shortcut and prefer to have everything laid out in a clear roadmap, then the passive PDF method is designed for you. It'll take you behind the scenes and show you how I run my own digital PDF business so you can model the same process. So, if you're ready to take action, hit the link in the description or pinned comment to get started. And remember, every day, new people are jumping into this and building their own PDF systems. I'll see you guys in the next video.